Hi everyone, okay, so today I'm going to do the Winterlicious Tag. First things first, I just want to apologise if you can hear any background noise. I stupidly put a wash in the washing machine and my flat is so tiny that like my living room's here and then the kitchen's there, so it just means that you can probably maybe hear the washing machine. I might put some music to it, who knows, but basically very stupidly I put the washing machine on and now is the time that I wanted to film videos, so apologies if you can hear washing machine sounds, but you know, just keeping it real. Basically, the Winterlicious Tag is a very Christmas inspired tag and I've been wanting to do it for a good few weeks now, but I thought I would hold off doing it just before Christmas, and seeing that Christmas is 2 days away, I thought that now is the right time to do it. And so I've got the questions on my phone, so I'm going to get started so that this video isn't too long. So the first one is your favourite winter nail polish, and it has to be a glitter because all year round I'm like, yeah, I like glitter, but at Christmas I go crazy for glitter. I have to have glitter on. I haven't actually got glitter on right now, but usually I have to have at least one finger adorned in glitter. And my favourite Christmas polish of all time has to be Model's Own, and this is Emerald City. Yeah, it is just absolutely amazing. I love it, and I think the only way to describe it is it's like Christmas trees in a bottle. The next question is, what's your favourite winter lip product? And to be fair, you should all know me by now, I'm not amazingly adventurous with my lip colours. I find I have been getting into brighter colours a lot more lately, but every day it can be a bit awkward to wear bright colours because I'm one of those people that I'm literally, as I'm a personal shopper, I'm like always on my feet, I'm always on the run, so I kind of just want a lipstick that I can just apply really, really easily with not worrying that I look like I've had someone bite my lips or something. But surprisingly, I'm not going to go for a nude. I'm going to go for one which I've got on right now. I don't know if you can tell, but it's the YSL Rouge Volupte, and this is number 13 Peach Passion. And basically I bought this way back in May time, that's it there. It's a real corally, like flamingo pink colour, and I wore it loads in the summer, and then as soon as winter came along I kind of just threw it back into one of my old handbags and thought I will dig that out next summer. And then the other week I felt like wearing something a little bit different on my lips. I popped this on and I haven't taken it off ever since. Even though it's like a particularly really summery colour, I think it's a really nice winter colour. It's a corally red, so it adds a little bit of brightness. It's not too summery, so I've been really enjoying wearing that because it adds a little bit of brightness to my face, and it's tiny, got a bit of that coral red element, and everyone knows that like red is the festive lip. So I've been really enjoying using that, and of course everyone, like if you've got a YSL lipstick, you will like agree with me that it smells amazing and the quality is just second to none, and you feel super smug when you bring this out to reapply it. So that's probably my favourite winter lip product at the moment. It'll probably change, but right now that's my favourite winter lip product. The next question is your most worn winter clothing piece. Now this is a really tough one because obviously I've got work clothes and I've got like normal clothes, so I didn't really know what to choose, but then I went for probably the most obvious one, and it has to be my coat. So this is it here. It's a like green, I don't know if you can really tell what it looks like, a green military inspired coat from Topshop. It's got like this piping, and then it's got like buttons down the side, and then it's got a belt. So that's basically what it looks like. I don't really think I'm showing it off to its best there, to be honest, but it looks so good on and I absolutely love it, and it's completely different to any other winter coat I've had before. I usually go for quite plain and boring ones, but this one, I don't know, there's something about it, it's quite stylish, and I feel almost quite Millie Mackintosh in it, which if you know me, you will know that is a winner. Next is most worn winter accessory, and again this is a really tough one to choose because I'm not really a hat person. This winter's the first winter that I've worn a hat. I've worn it about twice, so I can't really include that. I always used to wear scarves, but because of my coat I can't really wear a scarf with that, so I've not really gone for scarves. And also, whenever I wear scarves I get the most awful scarf hair. I get really bad knots like right at the back of my head, and it's just not a good experience. So I've kind of gone off scarves, so I have to say, again, a pretty boring one. My most worn winter accessory is my Misguided studded boots. I absolutely love these, they're so comfy. They've got about a 2-inch heel, which means that they give me a little bit of height, and I just love the studs on them. I think they're amazing, and they are literally like an exact dupe of some office boots, but the office boots are like 80 quid. These were £34.99, so a bit of a bargain. But yeah, I wear these. I don't really wear these to work because when you're working a 9-hour day, you literally just want to wear flats. But I wear these literally when I'm not at work. I wear them with jeans, I wear them with shorts, I wear them with everything. So I absolutely love these. So yeah, I would say that my misguided studded boots are probably my most worn winter accessory. So the next question is your favourite winter scent / candle. And again, I'm not really a fan of typically winter scents because I don't really like thinking of candles, you get a lot of like cinnamon candles, and I did once get a cinnamon candle for a couple of Christmases ago and it was really nice, but I've not been able to find one that I've liked as much. But I will always prefer like really sweet smells to wintry like berry or Christmas tree smells. So I'm gonna have to say one of my favourite scents is a cupcake candle. My all-time favourite one is the vanilla cupcake one. I also love the Christmas cookie one, that is on my Christmas list from Yankee Candle. But I picked this up when I was in the range the other day, and this massive jar, it doesn't actually say, it's 16 ounces. This was $2.99. What a bargain. And basically it smells exactly the same as the Yankee Candle one. So I thought that was a bit of a bargain. It was thrown into my basket and it smells amazing. It just smells really sweet, really yummy. And yeah, so my favourite winter scents are cupcakes because I think it's quite a nice smell to like burn in the winter. Like whenever I burn it, my boyfriend comes in, he's like, have you been baking? And I'm like, no, and he's like, oh. So yeah, definitely a cupcake candle of any type, but this one's $2.99, which I think is a bargain. Next question is favourite winter beverage. Now this is quite a tough one because I'm not really a big coffee or tea drinker, and I never go to places like Starbucks or Costa. So this one's quite hard because I don't really have a typically winter beverage, but if I had to say anything, it would have to be Dior Classic or hot chocolate. I don't have them too often, but I only really have them like when it's a winter afternoon and I'm cold, and maybe I'm watching like a Christmas film on the telly and I just want a nice hot drink. So I will always go for a hot chocolate, and if I do ever go to like one of those places like Starbucks or Costa, I will have a hot chocolate. So the next one is all-time favourite Christmas / holiday movie. Now this is so hard because I couldn't think of my favourite one because I like so many of them, but I've narrowed it down to two, and those two are, first of all, the classic. This is probably the one that everyone said, Home Alone. Who doesn't love Home Alone? It's so good. But then I watched it last week and I found myself getting really irritated. I know that sounds really stupid, but I got myself so irritated because his family, like Kevin's family, they're so horrible. Like his brothers and sisters, they're so mean, and his mum and dad are like so selfish, and the auntie and the uncle, they're so tight, and they're all so selfish. And I found myself thinking that I think Kevin would just be better home alone all the time. And they come back and like there's all those presents. Oh, there's that Home Alone 2. Yeah, I watched Home Alone 1 and Home Alone 2 in concession. And in Home Alone 2, obviously he's in New York, and because he like helped save the robbers in that toy shop, not save the robbers, like get the robbers to the police or whatever, in that toy shop, the toy shop man sends him loads of presents, and then all Kevin's brothers and sisters get to share all the presents with him, and I'm like, that's not fair because they're horrible to him. And at the end of the day, they didn't help like get the robbers handed into the police, and I just found myself getting really wound up at the whole situation. And then I got myself wound up about the fact that the parents forgot their kid. Like, how could you forget your kid? It's just it's not humanly possible. I know it's a film, I know I'm going far too into it, but this is what I get like when I watch films. But yeah, I have to say Home Alone because it's just a classic, and I remember watching it when I was little, and yeah, it's just an amazing film. And if I'm ever home alone and I ever have burglars, I know that I will watch that film for tips. And you can't beat the line, keep the change, you filthy animal. You know, it's just Christmas. And my other favourite film, which this was like this year's Christmas, this is this year's favourite Christmas film. I watched it like every year since it came out, but I was never like amazed by it, and that's Elf. I used to watch it and think, yeah, it's good, but it's not as amazing as everyone makes out to be. But this Christmas, I don't know why, maybe I've like my maturity, or I don't know, maybe like I laugh at stupid jokes more or something. But I really like Elf. I've watched it twice, I might watch it later, 3 times lucky. but it's just such a good film. It's such a nice film. It just makes you feel really happy, and Buddy the Elf is so cute, like what he says and what he does. It's just a really nice like family Christmas film. So I think Elf and Home Alone are my two joint favourite Christmas films, and everyone gets so excited when Elf's on the telly. Like when it was on a couple of weeks ago, I literally ran home from work so I could come and sit down and watch it. So yeah, definitely Elf or Home Alone are my favourite Christmas films. Okay, next one's favourite Christmas song. Now this one's easy because my favourite Christmas song of all time has to be Mariah Carey, All I Want for Christmas Is You. It's just a classic, isn't it? And whenever it comes on at work or whenever it comes on the radio, you have to like sing along and dance to it, and it's the Christmas song that I never get bored to listen to. I just really like it. Coming in a close second is Wham! Last Christmas. I think that Christmas song's really underrated. It's such a classic, and I'm not a singer, I hate singing, but whenever I hear that on the radio I can't help but sing along. It's just a classic basically. So the next question is favourite holiday food / treat. Now this is a tough one. I've narrowed it down to two. This may as well be like my favourite two Christmas things because everything's like options of two. The first one is pigs in blankets. You're meant to have these like with your Christmas dinner, and if you don't know what they are little sausages wrapped with bacon, and they're amazing, they're so good, I love them so much. So definitely has to be pigs in blankets because you only really have them like around Christmas time with your Christmas dinner. My second favourite holiday food and treat has to be the boxes of Quality Street and like roses that you get. Like you can get them all time of the year, but my mum always buys like a couple of tins and she has them like around the house and stuff. And obviously I live away from home, but when I go back home, obviously dig into them. But it just reminds me of Christmas, and everyone's like fighting to get the best ones. Like me and mum and sister, we all like the fruit cream ones, so they're our favourites. So we're like all nabbing the strawberry and orange ones. And my boyfriend, he likes the fruit creams too, so we're all like fighting for them. I like the one with the nuts, so everyone leaves them to me, so that's cool. So yeah, definitely either pigs and blankets like for savoury, and then for sweet has to be big boxes of Quality Street. They just remind you of Christmas, and they're just really, really yummy. Okay, next is what is your favourite Christmas decoration this year? This is a tough one because I know that some people, they buy Christmas decorations every year. Me and my boyfriend haven't bought any this year, we've just used what we've got last. Just as you can see, my tree's in the background, and we've got like multicoloured, bright, pink, purple, green, because it ties in like the rest of the decor of our flat. If I had to pick a favourite, I have got a bit of a hold to my heart for my glittery reindeers. I've also got a pink and a blue one over there. This is the green one. I do quite like these. They annoy me all year round because my flat is so small I have nowhere to store them, so I just kind of have to like shove them under the coffee table. But yeah, come Christmas time, I think, yeah, they're pretty cool. Okay, next, what's at the top of your Christmas list? I haven't really got a Christmas list. You get to an age when you don't really want anything for Christmas, because if you want something, you buy it yourself. So I know that top of my Christmas list is a yard of jacket cakes. I don't know if you've seen them like Tesco. It's literally this big massive box which is a yard long full of jacket cakes. That's top of my Christmas list. I don't think I'm going to get it because I asked my boyfriend, and I've seen the boyfriend's presents that he's wrapped for me, and there doesn't look like there's a yard of jacket cakes. And he said to me he wasn't going to buy me them, but I think he only won't buy me them because he doesn't like them, so he can't eat them, which I think's a bit selfish if you ask me. So that's what I've definitely asked for. I also asked for Zara boots. They're like still at the back, but I think they've sold out. And then the only thing I've asked for is like vouchers and stuff, because me and my boyfriend are hoping to like move into a house in the new year sometime. So we've asked for vouchers because obviously we're going to have to get really boring stuff like a bed frame and, you know, housey stuff. So we thought that if we ask for vouchers for like places like IKEA, we can use them and it will save us money like after Christmas. Okay, so the final question, yes, is what are your plans for holidays this year? So it's currently the 23rd of December, which is a Sunday. Tomorrow is Christmas Eve. Unfortunately, I have to work in the morning, which is really, really sucky, but whatever. So I'm going to work in the morning, and then as soon as I finish work, me and my boyfriend are going to drive home. So we live 3 hours away from our families, so we're going to drive 3 hours up north to go visit our families. And we have a very dysfunctional family. Both our parents are divorced, which means we have 4 sets of parents, which means we have 4 Christmases. We're only going to spend 3 days at home because unfortunately we have to come back to work, and my boyfriend has to work like over Christmas and so do I, so we're only going to get like 3 days at home, which really, really sucks, but there's nothing we can do literally. So yeah, we're going to spend as much time as possible with each collective set of parents. So yeah, Christmas is going to be like a really, really busy time for me, but it's always really exciting, and obviously it's really nice to spend time with lots of different people. So now's the time to wish you all a very Merry Christmas. I hope you'll have an amazing festive period. I hope you'll have like an amazing Christmas day and you will eat lots and do me proud by eating loads of pigs and blankets and loads of quality strips. Have an amazing Christmas everyone, and I will be tweeting and Instagramming probably, so the links will be down below if you want to like follow me over the festive period. So yeah, have a great Christmas and I'll see you soon. Bye bye!